Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragalia Foundry, a fan channel where everything Dragalia Lost can be found. This video is going to contain my summoning session on the Persona Collab Showcase Cage Desire Part 1. We're summoning today for both Joker and Mona or Morgana. I want to get them both. I really want Joker as a playable character for his attack rate co-ability. And with regards to Mona, mostly want Mona to power up my Eleonora and any other characters I want to take to wind co-op content in the future because Mona has a lucrative wind boost co-ability. So I'm hoping to be able to clear the banner here. I'd love to pick up any copies of Arsene as well. And essentially, how lucky we are today is going to dictate whether we actually have a chance to go for Panther. I would be willing to consider going for her, even though I don't think she's necessarily as good as Joker and Mona can be, but I would consider going for her just because she's limited and for the collection's sake. However, we're already going to need to get pretty lucky to even get both Joker and Mona today. So as of now, Panther is looking like a dream case, and the worst case is actually a double spark, where we do 300 pulls and don't get Joker or Mona, so we spark for one, and then have to do 300 more pulls and don't get the other, and have to spark for the other. If we end up in that scenario, we will have to do some significant whaling today. I think the only way to bail ourselves out of something like that would be to spend like $300, which might be too much for me to actually be willing to do, so we may not get both characters here today. I really have to think about that. We don't actually have enough saved up for a spark. We're close. Counting these 60 summons that we got for free, I have about, I think, 210 summons here, so I think I have like 270 summons total, so I'm about 30 off from a spark. I would be willing to buy one shop pack to round things out and actually bring that up to spark range if we have to spark once. If we have to do it twice, I just don't know if I can actually pallet that. That would be way too much money to spend. So we're going to see what happens here. I already have an appearance rate built up, didn't really get anything notable off of the free daily tenfolds. And best case scenario, maybe we start a tenfold right now and actually get Mona and Joker right away. That would be fantastic. Then I could just save up and hopefully get Arsene on the second showcase. One thing I did want to point out is that this Worm Sigil Redemption, it lasts until the 6th. The showcase lasts until the 5th, specifically if you have 300 Worm Sigils. So if you actually do accumulate enough Worm Sigils for a spark, you get a 1-day grace period to redeem for your character. So that is going to be the plan if that happens, because Mona and Joker are on Panther Showcase, but they don't have a rate up. So you may randomly get them, and if that happened, it would be a shame if you had literally just sparked for them the day before. So it is good to take advantage of this 1-day grace period. That will be our plan for today. And Grace Period is an apt name for this, isn't it? Because Grace is available here. There are some other things here that I don't have. I don't have Forte. And I guess extra copies of these dragons wouldn't be bad because I don't have a Max Unbound Ramiel. So potentially if we have to spark for a character other than Joker or Mona, or we have the opportunity to do so, I would probably get Forte, but we'll see. I mean, I hope we don't even have to summon that much. Let's go ahead and begin with our first tenfold summon voucher. Wish me luck, y'all. I really hope we can get out of this unscathed. We got very lucky recently for Yoshitsune, so maybe we can get lucky here again. And we are starting off with a 5-star in our tenfold. Hopefully a couple of them. Only one, but hopefully it's one of the right ones that we need. And it's a dragon. So at the very least, I'm really hoping for an Arsene here. Anything but an Arsene would likely be kind of disappointing. There are some dragons I need unbinds on, but not so much that I'd prefer them over our limited featured dragon on the showcase. And wonderful, we do get a copy of Arsene, so that's one thing checked off our list. Not our main goal, of course, so we'll go ahead and skip ahead since I didn't see anything else there of note. But at least having that first copy, we now always have the option going forward to unbind this with Sunlight Stones if I want to. Obviously, I'm not going to do that immediately because you never know, I may get another copy in my summoning for Panther, at least my free tenfold summoning that'll happen tomorrow. But we went ahead and did our 1 tenfold, now our appearance rate reset. We're at 4% again. So we're going to do 20 singles before we continue, and for the video's sake, I'm going to do these in batches of 10. It's always better to do these one by one because you might hit your target along the way, and if you do, you can stop. So we're losing a little bit of equity here, but I think for the sake of speeding things up, it's probably worth it. It doesn't look like we're getting a 5-star in any case. Looks like we are getting a 4-star though, or a couple of them. Just one, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip it. I don't think we can get a transformation there, and we didn't. We got a 4-star Vojanoi. And once again, just for the sake of the video time, I'm gonna go ahead and skip and do 10 more of these, but you wanna do these one by one. That's gonna give you a slightly better value if you have the patience to do so. And again, doesn't look like any 5 stars here unless we get a surprise, but we did get 3 4-stars, so that's something. Let's see where those other 2 are. Sometimes the last thing transforms, and it did! I'm glad we waited and saw that. Okay, this could be Mona right now. Mona is a sword, Mona/Morgana, our wind sword. Obviously the cutest thing on the showcase, so it would be great to pick him up. Wow, I really hope that's the case. I've heard back and forth on this, like every time I make a video, I just don't know what all the different tells are in the summoning system. And so I think when it transforms, it's something you don't already have. So I think that probably means it's gonna be Mona, but I never know. The comment section is always kind of mixed on this. So last time I did this and I got Pecorine randomly, people told me that it was guaranteed that it would be something I didn't have. So hopefully that's the case, and this is definitely our Mona. All right, there's Pietro, that's a good sign. Yes! Oh, I don't know if you think Morgana/Mona would be mad if I called them cute, because I feel like they are cute. I love this. Okay, this is really cool. Off to a good start, y'all. And Zoro in the background looking cool. Let's look at this 3D model. One of the funniest things I saw was somebody did like a solo clear or duo clear with Mikoto and Mona against Monarch Emil in the raid. And it essentially looks like Minuichi, because if you're not aware, Mikoto's whole thing is searching for his missing black cat, Minuichi. So I thought that was pretty great. And the shapeshifted form, wow, so buff, so dapper, so dashing, Zoro. I think he looks a little cooler in battle even with the wind effect, the green aura that shows up around him, but it's nice that you can actually view this. And there's the portrait. Cool, okay, off to a good start. So now we're outside of the worst case scenario realm. That is fantastic for us. That's gonna mean that, no matter what happens, we're not gonna have to double spark on this showcase. So that is a huge relief. Our appearance rate hasn't gone up, but because that was technically in the middle of the circle, I guess, we need to do 6 more summons, not 10 more summons. So I'm glad I checked that. So we'll start off by doing 6 more. And again, just doing these in bulk for convenience sake. Really happy we got Mona there. I feel like things are gonna go well now. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get Panther, but just the fact that we're able to get Mona is a big relief, because now our odds of getting Joker are pretty good. Because even in the worst case, I could buy a small pack from the shop and then spark for Joker if it comes down to that. And then we'd just be completely broke going forward. Alright, so we got 1 pity increase and we're going to go for 1 more. Again, we'll just go ahead and use these singles in bulk. And let's see if we get a 5-star. I mean, now that we got that 1 transformation, oh, we don't even have to wait and speculate. We got a 5-star in this immediately. It's a bow. Huh. I don't have Opera Karina, so that would be a pleasant surprise. I do have a lot of the other bows, though. That is one of the weapon types that I use most often. And it's a Lara Noah. Good to see ya, but not who we're looking for today. Lara Noah's been really fun to use with her Mana Spiral, so I'm happy to see her here. Obviously not who we're going for. And now, because she came up in the middle of the summoning, we want to check here again to see how many summons we need to do before we increase our pity rate. So it's going to be 2, and then we'll increase our pity rate. We'll skip these. I doubt much will happen in 2 summons, but we did get a couple of Snowdrakes. And now we're going to do 10, but we only have 8 tickets. So we'll do 8 tickets and then 2 singles with Wormite, and then we'll start doing some 10-folds here. And let's see if we get anything in these 8. Doesn't look like it, and I'm going to skip. I don't think... Yeah, there's Vojanoi, so it confirms. Nothing's gonna come up there. Just want to be extra sure, but I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, 2 more. So let's do 2 of these, and then we'll start doing some 10-folds, firing those off. And I think from this point forward, I'm going to go with all 10-folds. It is a little better, I think, if you're targeting an adventurer to do the singles first, even if you have to spend Wormite on the singles, because... Oh, what? I just kind of skipped through that. I was not expecting anything there. Wow, Kimono Elasan. This is a character I was actually thinking about pretty recently because somebody mentioned in the comments, I forgot about her, that she also inflicts Scorch Rent. I was talking about how Panther's one of the few characters who actually does that along with Seimei and Gala Leonidas, but I had forgotten about Kimono Elasan because I just didn't have any resources to summon on her showcase. Now it's starting to feel like it's pretty good that I actually waited, huh? Wow, that is really lucky. Alright, we're off to a great start today, y'all. I think the kimono looks beautiful on her too. Wow, okay, this is actually a really pretty 3D model. Look at her ribbon and her hair also. So I'm not even a big Ellie fan, but I think that she looks really great. Her portrait looks really great too. But one thing I've noticed about her is her chain co ability actually has shown up a lot, and it's really unique to her right now. It gives you a lot of critical rate, so I've been fairly impressed by how often I've seen her pop up as a good backliner. Now, of course, her regular co abilities kind of just doesn't do anything, but still, for characters who want a lot of critical rate, this is really good to have. Somebody like Incognito Nefaria comes to mind. I bet she could use Elasan pretty well. I'm not sure if Elasan's optimal on her, but I bet she could use her pretty well. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Okay, I'll take it. So that does mean we have gone back to 4%, but as I mentioned, I'm going to prefer to do these 10-folds. I think optimally you're going to want to do singles, and you're going to be able to save potentially as much as half a 10-fold, I believe, by doing singles, at least an expectation. I'm going to go ahead and do the 10-folds. I feel like it's more exciting. It's also a little bit more convenient and easier to do. And you also get the guaranteed 4-star, which is a little bit of Eldwater equity for someone like myself that doesn't spend Wormite refreshing stamina to farm. So this isn't pure optimal here, but I think that it's probably better to go for the 10-folds. At least it's more fun, what I enjoy, so I'm going to do it. I don't think that we're going to get any 5 stars in our first couple. This is a 4% showcase at the end of the day, so the rates of actually getting these characters aren't all that high, but it is easier to target characters on these 4% showcases than it is on Gala ones. So that's partially because on Gala showcases with that 6% appearance rate across all 5 stars, you tend to break your pity rate more often on your journey to get your focus character. So in expectation, it should be a little bit easier for us, but we'll see how many summons it takes. Looks like another bare minimum circle with just 1 4-star. That dagger at the end of the last circle, I was of course hoping would transform, but it didn't. And no transform here either, so we'll skip ahead. Now we're breaking into our Wormite. We've used up all of our vouchers. So 3 is about average for breaking a pity rate and getting a 5-star, so a little bit below that now, I think. Unless we get a surprise. We'll go ahead and wait it out. It happened to us twice, and I actually kind of skipped the Elasan one by accident. Nothing that time. So yeah, Dragalia summoning, it's most exciting early in the game. You know, you don't have all the 3 stars and 4 stars, so every 4-star and 3-star possibility is something that could be fun. For people who are starting with this collab, really relish and cherish that, because in the early game, every new summon feels really special, but by the end game, you're more summoning with like a purpose or a mission in mind. You have a lot of the existing characters, especially at lower rarities, so it becomes like this, where I can pretty easily skip and know that I'm not going to get anything new. We have built up a decent pity rate at this point with no 5-star, surprisingly. Looks like not a 5-star here either. We'll see if that changes. So a commenter also asked me to talk more about how my days go in the videos that I make. So today's been going well. It was a pretty good week, pretty restful. I have been enjoying the Persona event. I've just been enjoying kind of chilling out in Dragalia lately and not having to spend as much time on hardcore content. We'll continue on that train of thought after we see what 5-star we get here. We're getting one, please. Let it be a dagger. Alright, it's a dragon. That's fine. Could be an Arsene Unbind. So, with so many focuses on these showcases, you know, there are a lot of people out there who get lucky and are like, I got Joker and Mona and Arsene off the free daily tenfolds. There are others out there who are like, I've gotten 5 Jokers. Who is Mona? I've never seen Mona. Who is Arsene? Hopefully we do get an Arsene here. I wouldn't mind an Unbind. And Coruscant Phoenix. Good dragon, still a respectable dragon. And I do have a second copy of her I can merge up. But obviously not what we were hoping for. So we've reset everything. We're at 178 worm sigils. A little bit awkward on our worm sigil number. But let's go ahead and continue with some Wormite summons. Alright. Getting a tenfold with a 5-star right away. Great way to start off here. That counteracts some of our below average pulls earlier. And it's a 5-star dagger. Yo! Joker, come home, please. Belina's waiting for you. Grace is waiting for you. Pati is waiting for you. Every shadow adventurer you could want to partner with is here. Mona's here. Arsene is in my collection. Everybody is here for you, Joker. Please, show up. Oh, this would be really good for us. Yes! Joker! Okay, we've gotten very lucky now. 2 showcases in a row. Wow, this was incredible. 3 new adventures is really rare for me these days. And 2 of the collaboration adventures, and actually having a reasonable sized stash if we want to try get Panther now. We don't even have to use all of our summons here. Like, we can let these expire. I mean, sure, I could go up to 300 and just get a Forte guaranteed, but I don't even think that's necessarily worth it. I mean, we have 10k left. We're gonna get a free tenfold on Panther Showcase. It's not great odds, but I would be willing to now maybe spend a little bit of money toward Panther and guarantee her instead. I was thinking here that I might have to buy one of the shop packs. I'll show you the $40 one if it got to the sparking situation. This one, because this would give me 2 tenfolds and I was about 30 summons short from sparking, but Diamantium summons count twice as much, so this would have been enough. And right now I'm just farming up Crimson Cores because I finished all my High Dragon and Agito bonuses for weapons, so I'm farming up core weapon bonuses and this would have helped out there. This is basically like a whale tier pack, but I was kind of thinking about that. Maybe now I'll put in the investment and actually do it for Panther. We'll see. I mean, I still kind of want to keep saving money. I haven't spent any money in Dragalia Lost this year, or really since about the 2nd anniversary, so I've been pretty good considering how many times I've had to just bail myself out by sparking. This was actually very, very lucky, y'all. Wow, to clear the showcase in this many summons is not bad at all. I hope your summoning was as lucky as mine. Most of all, regardless of your luck, I hope that you got what you were going for, even if it took a spark or 2, hopefully not 2, and that if you're going for Panther, you're able to get her on the upcoming Summon Showcase. As for finishing my train of thought, I was going to say, things have been kind of chill in Dragalia lately. I've been enjoying Legend Kai, got my first co-op clear fairly recently, so expect that in the next couple days. I'll definitely make a video on it. It was really fun to do with Belina. Perhaps I'll be able to get some clears in now with Joker, maybe some Battle Royale clears as well. But that is going to do it for today, everyone. Keep enjoying that collab. Tomorrow more content comes out. It is the 6th. Take care, and I'll see you next time.